Good morning. Today we're doing lesson 7-9, and we're going to be identifying figurative number patterns. So here, we're going to draw the next 3 rectangular numbers. And so let's look at these boxes and see if we can find a pattern. So I'm looking here, and I see that there's 2 dots, then there's 6 dots, then there's 12 dots, and there's 20 dots. So what I'm doing is, underneath this one, I'm taking 1 times 2, and that equals 2. This one, I'm taking 2 times 3, and that equals 6. And then there's 6 dots. On this one, I'm taking 3 times 4 to equal 12. And on this one, I'm taking 4 times 5 to equal 20. So here I went up 1 over 1. This one I went up 2 and I went over 3. This one I went up 3 and over 4. This one I went up 4 and then I went over 5. So the next one, what is it going to be? Yeah, I'm going to go up 5 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to go over 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to multiply those. So I'm just going to fill the dots in now. 5 times 6. And I know that equals 30. Okay. Now I'm going to do over here. I'm going to do 6 times 7. So I'm going to go up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I know 6 times 7 equals 42. Now I have to do my last one. I'm going to do 7 times 8, because that's my next number in my sequence. So I'm going to go up 7. Over 8. Okay. And fill those in. And so now I know that 7 times 8 equals 56. All right, let's go on to our next screen. So let's complete the list. So we did 1 times 2, then we did 2 times 3, and we did 3 times 4, and then we did 4 times 5, and then we did 5 times 6, and then we did 6 times 7. So now we need to do 7 times 8, 8 times 9, 9 times 10, and then 10 times 10. No, sorry, 10 times 11. Right? So what is 7 times 8? We just did that on the last one. Yep, it's 56. It's going to be our first one. Then what's 8 times 9? Oh, 72. Okay. 9 times 10? 90. And 10 times 11? 110. And then how did we find that answer? So what we did is we just kept multiplying the next two counting numbers. So we knew that 6 times 7 equals 42. And so to find the next rectangular number, we just multiplied 7 times 8. And then we just kept going. So that's how we followed that pattern. Let's go on to the next screen. All right, we're going to continue this following pattern. So 2 equals 2. And so 2 plus 4 equals 6. 2 plus 4 plus 6 equals 12. And so now we're going to do 2, 4, 6. What do you think the next number is that'll equal 20? What would that be? Yeah, it would be 8 because it goes 2, 4, 6, 8. And that equals 20. So now we have 2, 4, 6, 8. And then what's the next even number? Yeah, it would be 10. Okay? And so if we knew that 2, 4, 6, 8 equaled 20, what happens if we add 10 plus 20? Yeah, we get 30. Okay? So let's do the next one. Let's fill it all the way out. So we have 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10. What's the next even number after 10? Yeah, it'd be 12. So now we have to figure out what the answer is. So here we had 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10 equals 30. Now we can just add 30 plus our number right here plus 12. And what do we get? Yeah, we get 42. And so let's describe this pattern. So each number is the sum of the even numbers in order. So all we did was we just kept adding the even numbers together in order. All right, let's look at the next screen. So, what do you notice about the number of addends in the rectangular number? So, the pattern would be that the number of addends is the same number as the rectangular. As the rectangular number. So, for example, 30 is the fifth rectangular number, and it has 5 addends. So, the fifth rectangular number is 30 and it has 5 addends. So what would be a similar pattern with square numbers? A similar pattern as we did with the even numbers. So what we could do is we could do the same thing with square numbers, because we could use odd numbers, because each square number is a sum of odd numbers. So each square number is the sum of odd numbers. So starting with 1. 1, 1, so that equals 4. 1 plus 3 plus 5 equals 9, which is another square number. And then 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7, that equals 16, which is another square number. So that would be another. So that is all for this lesson. I will let you finish the rest on your own.